Good evening. It's weekend time. We made it. We lived. How's everyone doing? Tell me all about it. Tell me all about it. It's heckin' Friday. I'm stoked. I am stoked. Welcome on in, folks. We're gonna be playing some Final Fantasy tonight. I'm actually really excited. I'm really excited because if y'all remember from last Saturday, I had to think about that for a second. If y'all remember from last Saturday, we actually got to the place, my favorite part of the whole game, my favorite area of the whole game. And now we're gonna be spending some time here, and I can't wait. I can't wait. So let me but at what cost? Still got maximum schleeb on your start screen. I do. I have a 50 teraschleebs of data storage. But holy heck, let me go through the list here real quick. Darkness, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Seribot, thank you so much for popping in, keeping us all safe. Tozu, hello, long time no see. Nice to see you. Scroll. Zareth, hello, welcome on in. Zareth, it was so much fun watching you. I mean, I didn't get to watch you a whole lot today before I went live, but like, it looked like you were having fun. It was actually really fun watching you play Repo with Kumba. That was pretty awesome. Could I get a shout out for Zareth art, please? That'd be amazing. Thank you. Winterwolf, hello. Welcome on in. Ryu, hello. Nice to see you. Scroll. Fury, hello. Welcome on in. Poji, hello. 16 months of Ahty, which started with our guy Clive in Final Fantasy 16. To think so much has happened in just over a year. Ahty, a precious being, a dear friend, and a good vibe. Here's to many more. Thank you so much, Poji. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the tier 1 heckin' resub for 16 months. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Anomaly, hello. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. Nova, hello. Welcome. Winterwolf, hello. Nice to see you. Artie, hello. Eggman. The picture looking like it has a tits off option for TTS notification. You're probably right. Yeah, maybe I should fix that at some point. Maybe. I'm here to cause a ruckus. Nice. And also a rux. Vera, welcome on in. Tozu refuses to dress up in the robes. Well, I mean, like, Tozu is, you know, they've been through this. They've been through this. I'm not part of a cult. Wow. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that shout out. Oizenberry, hello. Oh my god, Oizen. Oizen, I missed you so much. How is my favorite Berry Oizen house? I missed you. I don't drink from the punch bowl. I'm good. Better for seeing y'all. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's we should get into it. We should get into it. Like, Oizen, it makes me so happy that you're here. Oh my god. You have no idea. You have no idea. Oh, I guess actually I should probably get dressed for the occasion, huh? There we go. There we go. Do that, and we'll do that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, new outfit. I'm an Ascian now. I'm an ancient. Yeah, I glamoured my as Vera put it, I glamoured my model too. Because I had to do it. I had to do it for this place. But let's see what's going on in the voice chat. Hello.
Hello.
Well, hello.
Nice butt,
Hello.
buddy.
Like
Hello,
I
stranger.
said in chat, I'm on my way. It's just that I was.
Are you making your way downtown walking fast?
But yeah, I was working on my VRM before stream because, like, I know I got like a very basic one that works now, but there's a lot more that I want to do with it, and it meant going back and having to redo a lot.
Oh, no worries.
Evil.
I got to see it like for a very brief time last night before I passed out, and it looks really good. It looks great.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I may not have like the fully fleshed out with all the options ones ready in time, but I'll at least have a basic one.
Sweet.
All right.
Let's see. Do we have any? Is everybody all set and ready to go?
No.
I'm not going to be here for long. I just wanted to stay for a
I'm
bit.
cramping.
Right on.
It was extremely hot today. It was 97 degrees,
Oh, yikes.
and
Same
I was
here.
working out in it, and so I've got really bad leg cramps.
Yikes. Yeah, it was like it was cold and cloudy here. But no worries, Nicole. It's nice to hear from you.
I want to live there.
I'm not gonna go, I have a little bit of time. I can vibe for a bit.
Okay. Let's see. I just want to make sure we have everybody in the party and that they're actually on the proper jobs that they're supposed to be on. Let's see.
Wait, this is a
I
job?
didn't realize we
I'm
had a
done
job
with my job.
now.
Oh.
It's an MMO,
Friday.
Tozu. It's an MMO, Tozu. You know it's a job.
Friday night. I want to relax.
Then where's my paycheck?
I don't know. You're probably gonna
Put me
want
to
to
work.
email
You're a
Squeenix
carpenter?
for that one.
You're a carpenter this weekend? We don't pay you?
Capita. Make sure you make those clipboards level.
Clap and siding.
Don't want no loose fucking shingles.
Fucking this whole house with Bob Vila.
It's the one after midnight after he's had a few. He's like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. I put together some fucking furniture. Deal with it. Give me a Dunkin's.
Oh god, now you sound like that furniture store. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Quality, comfort, and whatever the fuck.
The door on that Dunkin's is locked. News at 11.
What are you referencing? It sounds familiar.
Quality, comfort, and price, whatever the fuck. You
Oh,
know,
yeah,
what the fuck I'm talking about.
I think it was like, was it an SNL bit? Was that an SNL bit, Tozu? The Dunkin's
Oh
one?
yeah. It has fuck, what's his name? The actor who played now I have to look it up. You're gonna make me look it up.
Sorry.
It's a SNL. They do a Dunkin' Donuts sketch with like people from Boston. They also do a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, that one's really good too.
People like the peppermint Dunkachino.
Creatures, why do you have a plate?
Oh,
A plate?
how was
It's a
it?
pallet.
It looks
A
like a plate.
palat.
Oh, Pictomancer?
Yeah.
It looks
I'm
like
sure-
something like I would go put cookout food on.
Well, that means it'll
Here's a-
people for combat. Sure.
Here's a comment, Ahty. The friendly headlock that instantly escalates into genuine anger, ending with "cut your nails for God's sake." It's probably one of the most authentic moments I've seen in any performance.
Yeah.
Ahty getting a camera angle that really captures me looming over creatures.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
I thought I was the one who loomed here.
Well,
Ahty, do you want
it's
me
all
to
relative,
loom over
right?
you? Do you want me to loom?
I mean, I'm fucking 9 feet tall. Of course I loom.
Isn't loom a type
Ahty-
Isn't loom a type of dirt?
No.
That's loam.
Oh, it's loam. Okay, yeah.
Loom is a machine that creates wool.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I fucking
Yeah.
loom over Ahty.
I don't. Let's stop looming over it.
But Ahty.
Welcome to the loomery. Is your what?
Is Ahty's liver okay? Their eyes are looking
Liver?
kinda yellow. Their eyes are looking kind
Oh.
of yellow.
You got a little bit.
Jaundice?
You got a little bit
Yeah.
of jaundice.
Jaundice.
Jaundice dick mouth.
Are you eating your
Make sure you
vitamins?
eat your oranges so you don't get scurvy.
Ahty's got
Oh.
scurvy.
It's
That's not
funny
good.
that you mentioned that because I literally just did a quest yesterday where basically that happened.
Somebody got scurvy. What?
It had to do with the studium, basically because this lady has been eating nothing but panaloaf that doesn't have enough ascorbic acid in it. She was in danger of getting scurvy.
Oh wow. I guess they hit all the bases.
Yeah. You gotta cater to that scurvy audience.
Which reminds me that we got a clip from that I want to share with you.
Hey, Pudgy, nice breasts.
Wow, phrasing.
May I say something real
Look
quick?
at the
Go for
in-game
it.
chat.
What? The
I would
in-game
like-
chat? Oh, Bird of Elpis breasts. Gotcha.
Yeah, nice breasts.
So what's up, Nicole?
I'm trying to put together a blue mage glamour. Everything is good except for one thing.
Mhm.
The fucking weapon. I don't like any of the weapons.
Use the candy cane.
No.
Roger, you're kind of in the way.
What do you mean
I
I'm
can't see
trying-
the quest giver.
I'm
Oh,
trying,
I'm not on the quest giver. It's a tiny little thing on the ground.
I'm trying
I'm not
to-
on top of him.
Please
Go
look
ahead.
big.
All right.
I'm trying to make something somewhat tribal vibes, but the problem is the only one that would fit that the best is red and gold. It's not blue and black.
All right. I'm gonna weed.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna weed.
Oof.
Wee woo. Hello. I see you in chat. How are you doing tonight, Bean? All right. Let's see. It seems Hermes and Medion have found their quarry, a creature known in this age as an abystoma. Yet though it has been safely extricated from the tree, Hermes appears to have found himself in quite a predicament. Yep, there he is. The abystoma. Hermes saw it up high in the tree. He climbed up to get it, but it jumped on him and he slipped. Do you need a hand? No, I'm fine. If a little embarrassed. Now, for your own safety, please stand back. Hermes, are you all right? Quite all right, yes. My apologies for making you worry, Medion. Both you and Ahty Squeegee, you are called. An intriguing name, somehow reminiscent of a new creation. Thank you for coming after me. As for you, little one, you must be more careful. You may be able to fly, but it doesn't mean you cannot fall and hurt yourself. Oh no, I had forgotten all about its fellows. Truly, what a relief. I must thank Emet-Selch and Hythlodaeus when I return to them. But first, with the distractions out of the way. As Chief Overseer of Elpis, permit me to welcome you to our facility. I hope you will enjoy your time here. Alright. Now what are we doing? Well, we mustn't keep the others waiting. Let us return to Agnoresis.
this probably won't be one I actually put together, but it's not like I'm using anything crazy.
Ahty, I sent you the clip.
But the clip.
Yeah,
Take
it's really
this
short,
conversation
but
idea.
you'll love it.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you
I'm
want?
gonna hop off now.
Okay.
So
Alright, take care.
have fun.
It's just
Bye,
to be a
Thea.
very ongoing.
Good night, Nicole.
Good night.
Nay.
Poji, do you want me to show that on stream, or do you want me to like just check it out after?
I would love it if you would show it on the stream. To be honest, it doesn't give all the context because Jade clipped it a little short, but it's still funny as it is.
Okay. But it's not a spoiler or anything like that.
No, it's extremely short. It's like 5 seconds.
Okay.
Context: he had a plate of curry in front of him. He does not now.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. Pochi, do you think you'd be able to DM it to me on Twitch?
Maybe? Because it's not a clip. He like did some weird thing where he made like a computer clip and downloaded it.
Okay.
You mean this clip?
On Twitch, not Discord. There.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, I don't have a way to. Well, I mean, the reason why I asked to send things to
Fair.
me on Twitch is
PC.
so
Yeah,
I could bring the Twitch clip up on that PC, but on that PC I don't have
Yeah.
Discord or anything like that.
Yeah. I sent it to you.
Okay.
It should work just fine.
Well, I mean, I still don't have Discord. I don't have a way.
Yeah.
I don't have a video player.
That's what I was trying to say there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Twitch.
It needs to be an actual Twitch clip, and he didn't make it that way.
Okay, yeah, then no. We
Okay.
can't show it on
So-
stream.
Well, I could show it tomorrow. Does that work?
Alright.
Well, or when we have a down moment, because ads and stuff happen, I can go and make a proper Twitch clip out of it because I did put a clip marker.
Okay. It's up to you. It's up to you. I mean, like, I could
Yeah.
definitely show it
We'll
on
show
stream
it later.
tomorrow after I, get something set up that I can use to do
Expect
that.
To make it a
We can
download.
show it later. We can show it later.
Okay.
I'll have it ready at some point tonight.
Alrighty. I'm gonna weed though. I gotta talk to extras. Right. It was blissfully uneventful in your absence. The little ones were on their best behavior. No more errant creations to distract us from matters of actual import, I trust. Charlie. No. Alright. There we go. My apologies for the trouble. Owing to your kind assistance, all the Abistomas are safe and well. I will presently send them back to their space. If you would go on ahead to the main building. Upon entering, you will see a table and chairs, a meeting area. We may speak there. Very well. Take care not to let the creatures slip away again. Right. Will you be attending as well? If so, you should join the others at the building. Sorry, running laps around us while I was just about to read was going to be kind of a disaster. No worries, Drock. Oizen.
Did I miss something?
Yes.
What?
You were muted?
What?
Did I miss something because you were muted?
I don't think so. Am I
Okay.
still muted?
No, it
No.
sounded like someone was being disruptive.
Oh no, Drock was running laps around the group, and that was going to be distracting if I started reading. So
Yeah.
it's all good. While Emet-Selch has been accommodating thus far, he is the one who has business with Hermes. If you wish to attend, you will have to ask his permission.
This appears to be the place. And here is where we part ways. We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins. What? Will I have to remove you by force?
I have important things to say to him as well.
Yes, I'm sure your business with Hermes is quite pressing. You may speak with him to your heart's content after ours is concluded.
I do not object to her attendance.
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Perhaps, but I believe she can be trusted. Meteion would not have taken to her so quickly otherwise. Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
As you wish, then. Behave yourself, do you hear?
Me? Behave myself? Angel, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Rising Advent, hello, welcome. Could I get a shout out?
So, it's finally happened, then.
Could I get a shout out for Ryu Sudden Pause and Angel Taz Devil, please?
Aye. Van Daniels declared his intention to step down and named you as his preferred successor. In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the Convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure. And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I understand that you and Van Daniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all. I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the Convocation?
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Van Daniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Of his own volition, yes, like so many others have before him.
Return to the Star? Does that mean die?
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis? Mankind is the life of Atheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance.
Dozy, welcome on in.
In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today. To return to the star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world.
God, I love all the little details and character interactions that reveal the Ancients' worldview, yes. This is why this is one of my favorite parts of the game.
And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty. Our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom. Mayhap you feel Fandaniel's deeds do not warrant his return.
Spicy, hello, my love. Mwah.
Yet you should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
I know of all this. I do. It's just, I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all. Oh no, I've made her upset. Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteion outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
Don't mind us, my friend. Please tend to Meteion. Most would jump at the chance to serve in the convocation, and yet... Forgive me. I'll make it up to you, I promise. I'm sorry, Ahty. I didn't mean... A walk. Perhaps we can go for a walk? Were you cute and hot? Hermes gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am. How he made me. But don't worry, I'm fine now. So, why did you come here? You want to learn about Elpis and Hermes? Oh, I can teach you. I can teach you. We could take turns. I tell you something, then you tell me something. Sounds like fun. Twilight, hello. Welcome on in. It will be. Where to start? Ah, yes, let's talk to Memnon. He should be near the Aetheryte. I'm not good at explaining, but Memnon is. So I'll have him explain instead. Right. Here we go. Near the Aetheryte. Oh, I see. And what do we have here? Though you look like a person, you have the ears and tail of a beast. I assume you're a familiar like Medion. Is there something you need? This is Ahty. Could you teach her about Elpis? Ah, newly arrived familiar, is she? Very well. I should be glad to introduce our fair facility to her. As you know, it is mankind's duty to make the star a better place. As part of this duty, we employ creation magics to bring forth new life. However, we cannot simply release our works into the world, for it would lead to chaos. No, any and all life forms must undergo extensive testing to determine their fitness to exist, testing which is conducted here in Elpis. I sent you the clip, okay. Every candidate is subjected to rigorous study, in which we identify their properties, surmise what habits might be suitable, and speculate as to the effects they may have on the environment and other species. Should it be judged a beneficial addition to the star, it will be allowed to take its place in the world. The two of you, too, were created with the hope of making the star a better place. So heed your masters well and be good, do you hear? We will, Memnon. We will. Thanks for the lesson. You had a turn. Now I get a turn. Where did you come from? From a place far, far away. Then I probably don't know it. I don't know much about other places. But this place is important to you. I can feel it. Oh, my power. I haven't told you about it. A creation. Let's find a creation. One not being watched. Then I'll explain my power. Alright. Alright, what's going on, Poji?
So yeah, I did send you the clip, but I also wanted to say that because we know that Hermes becomes Fandaniel, including the Fandaniel that we fought, his views on death are interesting when his stated goal the whole time was to die and end it all.
Okay, what about it? That's two different people.
It's the same person.
How?
It's Fandaniel.
Okay, but the Sundered ones don't have any memories of the original.
Actually, he does. When they're brought into their office, they regain some of their lost memories.
Through a job stone, which isn't going to give them everything.
No, it's not a job stone.
Well, also think about the event. Think about the sequence of events that happened. So, if you go to your map, oh, it's probably not gonna say it. But we're in the past. We are way in the past.
Yeah.
Way before anything happened. So, like, we don't know what happened between now and where we knew like what we know now and like what's actually happened and what actually happened at the beginning of this expansion. So part of this, a lot of this exposition is an attempt to fill in what that is. We're kind of like basically where we are now. It's just like, okay, well, we're in the past. We need to figure out how all this stuff happened in order to better address it. You know, and that's kind of where we're at now.
But that's what I'm saying, is that it's interesting because basically that entire conversation ended up revolving around this society's relationship with death.
Yeah.
And knowing that Hermes eventually will become the Fandaniel that we fight. The Fandaniel that wanted nothing more than to die. It's an interesting thing to think about.
Yeah. Okay. It is that.
So I think the thing that changed in Fandaniel is the fact that he spent a long time as Amon before he was given his memory of Fandaniel.
That might have something to do with it. Yeah.
And
It turns into Bob Vila.
worked for Zandy, who had some interesting views about killing everyone. With the
Because
whole
his
world.
view, yeah,
And assembling a back porch.
because his view was that since everything eventually ends, what's the point?
Yeah.
And then
And he
here
carries
he was
those memories, and he keeps those memories when he regains the memories of Fandaniel, which means those are going to color his new personality.
And his view in the first place was that he already had like a very grim outlook on death. Whereas
Yeah.
like the others are like, oh, death is an honor. He's like, death is an end. He could have done so much more good. And he decided to just end it. Why? And then Zand is like, everything ends and it doesn't matter. And I think you're right that colored his viewpoint, and he ultimately just becomes the biggest nihilist.
Yeah.
I also want to point out that Memnon here is pointing out that I have horns and scales.
He pointed out that I have bestial features too, yeah.
Yeah, he pointed out my ears and tail.
Actually, wait, what did he say to me? Though you look like a person, you have the features of a beast.
Though you look like a person, you have the horns and scales of a beast.
I just have the features of a beast. Wow. Wow.
All right. Well, I'm gonna show that clip real quick.
I'm fucking insulted.
Where's my button? Where's my button? Ah, there it is. I didn't do shit. Okay. Okay. I'm still like trying to iron out this sort of thing. Let's see. Okay. It's not picking up anything. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, Poji, it might need to be tomorrow anyway, because I'm not really having any luck with that capture card right now.
Oh well.
I'm sorry,
You can do
Poji.
tomorrow. You can do tomorrow. It's not important.
Well, I mean, it's important to Poji.
Yeah, it's important to me.
It's a 5-second clip.
Well, I made it longer because it needed more context.
No worries, no worries. Yeah, like normally, like, you know, it's just a button that I press and like, you know, the window for my capture card pops up and I can just watch whatever the fuck I want. But like, you know, for this time, it's just, I press it and nothing happens. So I don't think it's being recognized by my streaming PC right now. So sorry,
It's like the
Poji.
turbo button on a gateway.
Yeah, it just makes everything worse. That's what the turbo button did on my gateway back in the day.
Did it really?
Yeah, it's like, turbo, what does this do? Oh no.
I just had.
Wait a minute, my chassis is vibrating.
What was that, Poji?
Medion kind of reminded me of someone, and they're talking about how these are concepts that'll be refined into finished ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And I find myself wondering what if Medion is essentially a prototype for Garuda?
I'm thinking something else.
Because she's got those wing ears like Garuda.
Yeah, but anyone can have wing ears. What I'm interested in is the fact that when others are sad, she becomes sad, because that's the way she was made. That sounds a lot like the fucking emotion shit that the flower.
I think I'm gonna read because Tozu's making fun of me now.
No, not. You're making fun of me.
What?
Making noises.
I'm a Minecraft villager.
all right. I'm gonna read. Oh my god. Ahty has a turbo button. I have many turbo buttons. Alright. Where am I supposed to go? Over here somewhere? Before I go to the circle, though... Alright, there's motionless... Y'all. That's the hornbill right there.
That's the fucking shoe bill.
Shoe bill,
Why
yeah.
is it here?
The boot face.
Also,
Better pay the hornbill.
over here, past the hornbill, she's got something interesting to say about the Spriggans.
Yeah.
That is an angry bird.
The hornbill's vaguely terrifying in real life.
It is, yeah. All right. Oh, this creation is perfect. But I don't remember seeing it before. Perhaps it's new? Anyway, I'll be reading its mind. That's my power. What is going on? I can't read it. Or maybe there's nothing to read? Wait, please wait. I'll try again. With you this time. Greetings. Can you hear me? This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me and project my emotions to others in return. Not actually speaking to you in your mind, rather, you are converting my emotions into words and intention, a process performed subconsciously by intelligent life forms. This ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings even should they communicate via unknown languages or other nonverbal means. As a consequence, I am clumsy at speaking. Yet though I struggle to express myself in this fashion, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible, for everyone has thoughts and feelings that they may wish to hide. I harbor an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. Aside from the fact that you share common traits with us, your thoughts are complex, prismatic. They draw me in and leave me wanting to know more. Out of respect for your privacy, I will refrain from using my power when speaking with you. Nevertheless, I want you to know that I wish to be your friend. Did you hear me? Good. Now it's my turn again. So what are you good at? It's a secret. Ooh, secret. That's something you want to hide. Just leave it to me. There, I blocked it out. I can't block everything. Not strong feelings, but that wasn't too strong. I think we might be bothering it. Let's keep going. We'll go and see Euanthe next. She's usually in a small building. On the one on the west row. Right. Euclides. Let's go and see Euanthe. Usually she's in a small building. One on the west row. Okay, that's fine. You already said that before. There is never a dull moment with the Orii. Their fondness of minerals makes them highly unique. And I dare say they will be no less popular.
Do not look in
there. In Dawn Trail, we actually find out it's the BBEG.
Ah, of course.
The She-Devil is the big bad evil genius.
Big bad evil guy. It was the shoot Hornbill all along.
Hi, Ahty. We're speculating that the Shoe Bill might actually be the final boss of Dawn Trail. It has such an evil aura about it.
Didn't I tell y'all that spoilers were really bad?
Yeah.
We're just speculating.
And priming too.
Yeah. I mean, like, okay, you can't just.
It's completely fucking ridiculous.
You can't just spoil the last boss of Dawn Trail like that when we're not even in the expansion yet. Like, I might as well just stop playing like right now.
Yeah, stop streaming.
Yeah, let's.
You just ended Ahty's streaming career right now.
Basically, yeah. I mean, I might as well just go to Hello Kitty Island Adventure now. I mean, I'm a Hello Kitty streamer now.
Which, by the way, is a real game now.
Yeah,
it was.
I know.
It was a real game before.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
They just came out with it.
No.
Yeah, a couple months ago. It's been a couple months, I feel.
No, it's been years.
No.
Yes.
It's 2023. It's released on Windows on January 30th, 2025.
No!
Yes, I'm looking at it right now.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure was a thing when I was like, oh my god. When the Core i7 first gen was a thing.
There you go.
The first version of the game was July 28th, 2023.
There you go.
I feel like
January 30th, 2025.
Yeah, but it's actually July 2023.
So when South Park came out with the game, Butters was playing it, and it was like a made-up game. They're like, yeah, we're just gonna make some nonsense game up there. Well, the people who owned Hello Kitty were like, well, I gotta make this game. Everybody knows this name. And so they came out with it.
I refused
I've seen people unironically play it too. It's funny.
I know.
But the thing is, like, I remember, like, Hello Kitty Island Adventure was a joke, right? Like, in, like, 2009.
Yes, it was a jokey game. It wasn't real. And they just came out with the real game.
I agree that in 2009 it wasn't real.
I refuse to believe that.
Look!
It's true, yeah. It was a joke to like emasculate the character in South Park. And the real game is basically Animal Crossing with Hello Kitty characters.
Yes. And it's got very positive reviews.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen people unironically play that game.
Yeah, game looks good.
Oh,
Go play
okay.
it,
I get it. Okay. Fuck.
So when you say, I guess I'll go play Hello Kitty Island Adventures, hey, that's a
We're waiting for it.
these days.
We're waiting for it.
Is that would people rather me play Hello Kitty Island Adventure than play Final Fantasy? Because if that's the case, wait a minute. If people would rather me play Hello Kitty Island Adventure than over Final Fantasy 14, then fuck off. I'm playing Final Fantasy 14.
Okay, but put Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
This is your Hello Kitty arc, don't you know?
My Hello Kitty arc.
Ahty,
It's my Hello Ahty arc.
Ahty should Hello Kitty on pre-Tuesdays.
No, that's my Undertale day.
Oh yeah,
Well, what about after Undertale?
Then I have to play Undertale Yellow.
You get Delta Room.
That reminds me that I had an Undertale themed joke for you, but I forgot it.
Oh, it's okay. No, that's like, because the thing is, there's Undertale, there's Undertale Yellow, there's Undertale Red and Yellow, there's, of course, all the Delta runes. Like, there's a ton of games there.
I've never heard of Undertale Yellow, Red and Yellow.
Up their, Undertale.
Are you sure not talking about Pokemon?
Undertale Yellow is a thing.
Yep. Undertale Yellow is a thing, yep.
Undertale Yellow is what happens when someone has the runs.
Oh, God. You had to go there, Poji. I was thinking about it. I was going to say anything, and I'm like, that's too much. And then you went there.
Grabbing Ahty by the hand. Let's go.
It's Undertale Yellow, not Undertale Brown. Come on, get it right.
Grip.
Well, maybe the water couldn't hold it.
Grabbing.
Oh. I'm not going to sleep tonight.
You're welcome. That's it.
Fucking
Everybody.
Nightmares about like Taco Bell.
Everybody in chat. Change your text. Change your names to Brown.
No, don't. Don't you dare.
Brown or yellow.
If that's what Undertale Yellow is, I don't want to see Undertale Red and Yellow.
Oh, that's a serious health issue.
I removed all of the color from my monitor.
It's black here in monochromatic mode.
Yes.
I'm just leaving.
Yeah. Easy.
Oh no. Oh, this is a cursed stream. Okay, I'm gonna read.
It's okay. We're all gremlins.
That's true.
It's my fault.
That's true. Alu, welcome on in. Could I get a shout out for Alu Moonshadow? Yes, Ryu, that's exactly correct. Yes, that is absolutely correct. That's funny. All right, I weed. Well, if it isn't Medion, I see you've brought a friend today. Greetings, you Ahty. All right, guys, fuck off at the door. Holy shit. Greetings, you Ahty. An apple. Could you make me an apple? The kind Hermes likes, covered in syrup. I want to share it with Ahty. Oh, candied apple? Hermes is certainly partial to them. But you know you can't eat Medion. You weren't made to do so. But I like it too. It may seem that way, but it's due to your ability to share others' feelings. You've taken Hermes' likes for your own. In any case, I can't prepare an apple right now, but I'll bring one for Hermes soon, I promise. I'm sorry, Ahty. I wanted to show you my favorite thing. Then I could ask about yours, but I failed. What will you do? Tell her what you like. Oh, that's what you like? Yes, I can feel it. Your joy and happiness. And it makes me happy too. Thanks for sharing it with me, Ahty. Well, we've walked and talked a lot. Maybe Hermes has finished talking too. Shall we go and see? It's true, Poji. It's true. An aetherite. Anyone can use it to teleport anywhere. Well, maybe not anywhere. Not to the ground or other isles. For that, you need teleporters. Oh, and permission. Oh, actually, I have to go this way. Oop, I think I might have ads popping in a second here. Ads time, yeah. I thought everything was frozen there for a second. So folks, I gotta take a 3-minute ad break, so BRB. Hang in there. All right, we're back. There we go. All right, we're back.
Ahty, we found Kate Sith.
I found Kate Sith.
Okay, creatures found Kate Sith.
Yeah.
We have supplemented the idea of Kate Sith.
Yes. They have shown me that this is not an illusion on just my end. They have confirmed that Kate Sith is here.
Okay.
Come here.
Where's Kate Sith?
Yeah, go get Ahty.
There's a flag in chat.
Yeah.
Watch out for it. It's scary.
Yeah, wait.
Well, wait a minute.
Over here, he's just standing here.
What do
I thought his little head.
Has anybody in the call right now not done Void Arc?
I've done it.
Isn't Kate Sith in Void Arc?
Yes.
Yes.
And it's that version of Kate Sith, too.
Yeah, why is this a big deal?
That's right.
Because
it's a cat.
Plundered, first of all.
Oh,
ancient
okay.
past.
Okay.
We're in a world before it's sundered. Technically, Kate should not be here.
In a world
Unless-
not unsundered.
There was a cat.
And a bird,
It just means-
but also a girl.
It just means that his concept is that old.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
Which is funny considering Kate Sith is in multiple FF games, so his concept going back before then would make sense.
Oh yeah, look at there they are. Do they have the little crown too?
Yep.
Yeah, they do.
Little crown, little cape.
Neat.
Just vibing, not a thought in that head. No.
Not a single
Head
thought.
empty.
No thoughts.
Only Costco hot dog.
I want that dog in me.
No thought, only $1.50 Costco hot dog.
A hot dog. A hot dog.
I could thrive off of Costco hot dogs for like at least a month.
Yeah, but wouldn't you also get botulism?
Probably, but it would be worth
I
it.
feel like you'd die from the sodium first.
I'd be buoyant.
I delivered.
I would be buoyant. Costco hot dog water.
I
Oh
gotta
my
admit something. I've never had a Costco hot dog.
Oh.
I've had Target hot dogs and Sam's Club hot dog.
Target hot dog.
Yeah.
Well,
Target used to have a small food court like Costco and Sam's Club did.
I will. Y'all are gonna hate me for saying this, but better a
ahead.
better a Target hot dog than a hot dog Target.
I don't get it.
Okay, then probably for the best.
It's down.
I'm gonna look this up on Google.
No. No. Safe search on until safe search on.
Nope. Nope.
You fool.
I have full blind faith in my friend Ahty for many years.
That's your first mistake.
Hot dog Target pulls up Target hot dogs.
What is actually?
So see, they did.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Okay, let me ask you this, Tozu. Would you rather eat a hot dog or have one shot at you out of a cannon?
Depends if I'm still eating it.
Would you like to catch a hot dog with your teeth if it's flying at your face at 150 miles an hour? Why are people making me explode?
Why not?
You started it with the hot dog targets.
Why does it have to be 150 miles an hour? Can it be like
excessively fast for
15 miles an hour?
If it was going that fast, it would explode from the air.
Not necessarily. I mean, there is a velocity in which a hot dog does not disintegrate.
Yeah, but I don't think it's 150. I think it's lower.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Do you eat hot dogs at 150 miles an hour?
No, because I prefer not to be a hot dog target.
Hold on. My turn to Google something.
I feel like the amount of
This is skinless. Oh God, someone had to say that. Ahty.
Would be
something else.
almost immediately cancel out its velocity.
All
Who
right.
puts bones in their hot dogs? What's it mean it's a bone?
Probably the same bastard who's circumcising those hot dogs.
Stop! Oh God.
Apparently, I didn't get the answer I was looking for, but apparently, if you threw a hot dog at Mach 1.24, it would cook.
So first we had Undertale yellow, and now circumcised hot dogs.
Uncircumcised.
This is a particularly cursed stream tonight, and I'm here for it.
I'm glad I came back, even if it's because I'm sick.
Now, if only we could eat the plate.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm
Why?
okay.
This happens every stream, I'm assuming. Oh.
No.
Stream.
Oh.
It's just like I
Just
said. It's
tonight.
particularly cursed tonight.
Just tonight.
Oh. Stop.
Slap a hot dog till it's cooked.
It's chicken.
Again.
You do that to chicken. You don't do that with a hot dog.
Yeah,
Is your hot dog boneless?
To cook it. Of course it is.
If you slap your hot dog too much, it's gonna come.
Poachy.
No. All right. Stop.
I prefer my dogs with the bone in. Thank you very much.
Ew.
Ew.
I like my dogs with their bones in too. I would be very concerned.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
No, if my
okay.
dog had no bones, that would be very worrying.
That would be.
Fine line. Fine line.
Yep. Okay.
I'm talking about my actual dogs. You know, the
Yeah.
ones that go bark.
Yeah, no, if Prius had no bones, I would worry.
Lou. Oh my God. Okay.
All right.
I'm good. I'm gonna read.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Sure you will.
Sword Lord.
Yeah, I do have to sword lord. That's a good point. Sword Lord of the Goblin Horde. Yep. There we go. Many times over. Woo. There you are. I can see the fresh air has done Medion good. Ahty wanted to learn about you and Elpis, so I taught her. About this place, about my power, about your favorite food. I'm not sure if that last one will be of any use. But I do appreciate your keeping Medion company. While you were away, I finished speaking with our guests. Finished? Hardly. You requested time to consider the invitation, so we have no choice but to occupy ourselves with an inspection of your work. My apologies. It has been decided that Emet-Selch and Hythlodaeus will accompany me as I tend to my duties. If you wish to learn more, perhaps you would like to come too? I am compelled to remind you that she is in no way associated with the convocation. We simply chanced to meet at the Propylaeon. There is no guarantee that the matters we discuss will remain private. I don't mind. To see the joy her presence brings Medion, I cannot imagine our mysterious friend harbors malicious intent. Ahty is kind. Really, truly. She taught me as much as I taught her. You're coming, of course. To watch Hermes, we're bound to learn lots and lots. Okay. It is held that all civil organizations should conduct their affairs with total transparency, and the Convocation is no exception. But that doesn't mean we are obligated to show our work to unknown entities such as you. Consider yourself privileged and behave accordingly. Though I see new creations on a daily basis, here they look at them with a different eye. It will be interesting to observe Hermes' work. If everyone is ready, there are a few creations I need to check on. First, we shall return to the spot where we found our wayward Abystoma. Have care when you step outside a hub, for there may be more unruly creatures about. Hope, hello, welcome on in. Could I get a shout out for Hope Dreams, please? Hope, you missed our hot dog discussion by literally 2 minutes. Oh my god. Hope would have lost it? Yes. Where am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to go this way. Okay. And I can't remember. Did we get a shout out for Alu Moon Shadow also? Because I definitely want Alu to get a shout out for sure. Good. So beautiful, Petaluda. I hope they make it into the world. All vim and vigor now. When we were discussing his nomination, he was melancholy incarnate. Ah, yes. The Ianthine Petaluda, one of the newest species of the ever-popular butterfly. You're still bothered by your robe? Oh, don't be. The few specimens we repurposed won't be missed. This here is a new species of Petaluda we recently set loose. It has been doing very well, managing to maintain a stable existence thus far. If it can see its observation period to the end without issue, we shall release it unto the world. Tell me, do you know the difference between living beings and arcane entities? It is the presence of a soul. Yet the soul isn't something you can choose to have at will. No, it manifests only in those beings whose forms adhere to the laws of creation, that can endure on their own. Beings that do not fulfill this requirement, such as those spontaneously born of magic or natural phenomena, do not have souls. No matter how much it might resemble flora or fauna, if it lacks a soul, then it is considered an arcane entity. So you see, it is not for mankind to decide what is living. That domain lies beyond our manipulation, and it is hubris to assume otherwise. But come, let us head to the nearby beacon. I've received a report that arcane entities have gathered there. Marry me in Final Fantasy 14. Okay, bet. Also bet, Ryu. I mean, you can play for free up to level 60. And it includes the award-winning expansion Heavensward. And Stormblood now. Do it. Ah, yes. Lightning Pneuma, just as the report said. Although we call this structure a beacon due to its form, it's in fact a magical device. By manipulating the balance of elements, it keeps the isle airborne and maintains the climate thereupon. In the course of its operation, it often sees an internal shift towards a given element. Marriage costs money. It does in real life also. Berylyn. Ahty gonna pick up a harem? Look, Berylyn, you joke about that, but this is the harem of light. This is the harem of light. Creatures coined that term. Yeah, see all these names right here? This is the harem of light right here. Right now, the element is lightning, which draws the Pneuma here to replenish their ether. Am I part of the harem of darkness? Yes. It appears Medion is busy. Would you care to assist me in her stead and feed the Pneuma? By using this lightning converger, you can harness ambient lightning and focus it into a ball. A veritable feast for our dazzling friends. Go on, give it a try. There we go. Perfectly done, Ahty. Look. See how they gather to feed? How they express themselves through their actions despite their lack of words. Speech is not the sole defining characteristic of a thinking, feeling creature, nor is silence an indication they do not possess these qualities. Be it a soulless arcane entity such as a Pneuma or an ephemeral life form such as a Petaluda, all seek to perpetuate their existence, to survive. Is Medion an arcane entity? A good question. I can answer it from a theoretical standpoint, but it ultimately falls to the Bureau of the Architect to pass judgment. Those with exceptional vision such as Hythlodaeus may be able to ascertain her true nature. But to me, it doesn't matter. She is herself, and that is all I need to know. Oh, you finished already? I'm sorry. I was in the way. Not to worry, my dear. They missed nothing of note, and we will still have plenty of work for them to observe. Next, we will head east to the Morning Dew. I need to speak with some observers there. Have a good night, and chat. Ahty and chat, had a blast again. Thanks for having me. Thanks for coming by, Tozu. Thanks for hanging out with us. Even though we did talk about hot dog circumcision, I am profoundly sorry for that. Ahty is not sorry for that. Hope, oh my god. Oh my god, Hope.
Tozu said goodnight in the chat, in the call, and I said goodnight, and then just before he left, I just said hot dogs.
Oh no. So Hope might appreciate this as well as any other Guild Wars 2 enjoyer in the chat. So I have whatever the little the little gargoyle gremlin, the Asura. I had an Asura, or have an Asura in Guild Wars 2, named Surprise Hot Dog. And the reason why she's named Surprise Hot Dog is because at the time there was a meme going around that there was like a bottle of that really expensive spring water or whatever. It's like Koss or something like that. Like this long tube, and there was like water, you know, and it was expensive. Well, somebody put a hot dog in it. And it's just like, I just thought it was the fun, Voss, yeah, there we go. And like, somebody put a hot dog in a bottle of water like that. And I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. So like, basically you'd be drinking the water and then there would be a surprise hot dog. So that's what my, what my little Asura was named. You drank it, didn't you? Yes, yes. I swallowed the entire dog without chewing.
Lizzie Gobbler.
Oh my god.
Alright, well, we're all waiting at the quest up for you.
Okay.
Come on, Ahty, walk and talk.
Cyret's punching my butt again.
A little hot dog in the water giving you a kiss as you glug glug glug.
Oh, my drinks are here now. BRB.
Alrighty. Alright, here I am. Alright, I'm gonna talk to extras. Yes. Hot dogs are one of my favorite things. Not gonna lie. Good night, Tozu. It's adorable, but beware its knees. Hermes went flying once. Was there a guiding theme or any method to the madness that is this random assortment of features? This fellow has been the talk of the bureau. The combination of a carefree aspect and endless rows of fangs is strangely charming. We have to probably chat about what you consider charming, buddy.
Amazing, is it not? The Ampelos, one of our newest subjects.
Scythe, hello, welcome on in.
So, how are we coming along?
place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis. Entelechy's. Like me.
They are a product of Elpis, and so named for their birthplace. A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms. Unique for how they change color, to reflect the emotional state of those nearby. Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
Reflect the emotional state, you say? By what means do they achieve this?
In creation, there exists an energy wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotions. In like manner to how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy. While it has no will of its own, it is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feeling.
Yep. There we go.
Akasha. Though I'm not familiar with the term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy. Dynamis, we call it. And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy, converting emotions into tangible phenomena, are Entelechy's.
That's me! That's me! An Entelechy!
That you are, my dear. And no ordinary one at that, but the first possessed of free will.
Wait. A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis? I've never heard of such a thing.
Hardly surprising. Dynamis cannot be seen, much less felt. And though its existence has long been theorized, we had no proof until the flower's serendipitous creation. What's more, Dynamis is far weaker than ether. Under normal circumstances, its effects are drowned out by the latter. On account of which, beings comprised of and reliant upon the ether, like you and I, are unable to make practical use of Dynamis. 'Tis a truly esoteric thing, known to but a select few scholars.
Intriguing. Then, given the limitations you described, why create Neteon?
Our star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether, so much so that its name is derived from it. However, when we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond, Dynamis may account for as much as 68.3%. The more abundant form by far. Were we able to control it, we could open the door to limitless possibilities. 'Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of ether barring its path. But if we could imbue the stream with the vigor of a raging river... Not that I have such grand ambitions. Nay. I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse.
With the graphics upgrade, I swear they updated Medion's look too.
The relative scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source of energy by necessity.
That being Dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
Precisely.
Yours is thin too. Like an Endwalker. Like me. So... are we the same? Endwalkers.
Let's see. I kind of want to dunk on Emmet. I think I'm gonna dunk on Emmet. If I'm thin, it's because Emet-Selch didn't do a good job.
Well, aren't we ungrateful? Mayhap I should revert you to the pathetic, faded thing you were.
A deficit of ether alone does not an Endwalker make. It would, however, make it easier for you to interact with Dynamis. And limited though its influence may be, this quality could prove the difference between victory and defeat. You do well not to underestimate it. Oh dear. I'd forgotten about the poor fella. You must excuse me a moment while I go and verify a few more things.
Never before had I heard of Dynamis or Endwalkers. I can only assume the Elpis flower was submitted to the Bureau before I joined. Not that I or anyone else would be able to make use of it even if we knew. But it irks me to discover that there is an entirely different form of energy, and no one told me. That personal annoyance aside, Hermes' knowledge is undeniably impressive. Given that there are none among the 14 who specialize in the Celestial, he would be a welcome addition. Assuming he can be persuaded to join, that is. I still can't understand his hesitation. Why did you join the convocation? Oh, you wish to know why Emet-Selch was chosen for the convocation? I should be glad to share the tale. It began, well, not another word. Lest you've forgotten, we're to learn about Hermes, not me. My misspent youth is not your concern. What now? I want to learn about the convocation. If you would accompany us, I suppose you should at least know that much. The Convocation of 14 is a governing body that determines myriad policies. Our goal is to ensure that all is right in creation, that our star may know a brighter future. As the name suggests, the council is comprised of 14 offices, each of which is held by an individual chosen for their surpassing abilities. Depending on the office, one is required to either be an authority in a certain field or possess skills that would facilitate the performance of their stipulated duties. The former category includes Metron, specialist in aquatic life, Logrif, specialist in terrestrial life and husbandry, Helmarut, specialist in fungal and plant life, Poji, Emerlolith, specialist in medicine and healing, and Lahabrea, specialist in creation magics, who has brought forth phantom beings of the highest complexity. As for the latter category, there is Ultima, advocate of the arts, Igorium, champion of enlightenment and rhetoric, Pashtarat, preserver of discipline and order, Emet-Selch, keeper of the ethereal realm or underworld in the vernacular, Fandaniel, pursuer of extant phenomena, and Azem, traveler of the world and counselor to the people. What? Should I be revealing such details to you? Don't be silly. Even children know this much, and you would do well to remember it all. I'll tell you the tale when we're away from sensitive ears. My apologies for the wait. I have inspected the Ampelos to my satisfaction. All is well with the creature, and I dare say it won't be long ere it is released unto the world. Another creation, however, reportedly isn't faring so well. The Charybdis. That is what we shall tend to next. If you would follow me, my friends, we shall return to the main isle and head north.
Hi, I'm just remembering where we saw names. Mitron and Logrif were in the Eden questline.
Yep. That's where I remember them from.
Lahabrea we've met, obviously.
Fuck that guy.
I don't know that we've met Ultima or... No, I recognize the name Igior.
Also the Eden storyline, I believe. No?
Igior was the Eden story?
No. Like Igorim was Heaven's Word, when the two Asians joined together to be the Super Asian. I think Igorim was one of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to mention something, by the way. I noticed the lack of a name. He didn't mention Elidibus.
Yeah, whatever.
That's because I feel like the office of Elidibus was created specifically for the purpose of Zodiark, and this was before that.
Could be. I honestly, I don't know.
Asian Prime, Lahabrea, and Igior, yeah.
Yeah, because we had to kill Lahabrea twice.
I can't jump.
He got replaced.
I can't jump to my death.
Because we didn't destroy his soul the first time, so he just poof.
No, we did. They just replaced him.
Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna read.
No, they don't replace them.
They do that.
Extras. There is a slight difference in etheric balance between these two Charybdises. By this, it may be assumed that they aren't the original creations, but their offspring. serpentine bird or a winged snake? Whoa! Oh, forgive me. I thought another member of the convocation had come. This is turning out to be an eventful day. I understand there's a problem with one of the Charybdis? Yeah, that's right. As you know, the Charybdis is based on a sea creature, owing to adjustments to enhance its affinity to wind. It is capable of flight. The specimens created from the concept could all fly without issue, but a problem arose in subsequent generations. This third generation creature was born with an etheric balance leaning strongly towards water, its aquatic origin reasserting itself, it would seem. The result being its affinity to wind is diminished and it cannot fly. No matter what we try, we can't get it to rise even the slightest bit. For such a change to manifest in so few generations, I fear they are too unstable, flawed. With your permission, I will revert the creatures and recommend to the Bureau that the concept be revised. With its etheric balance leaning towards water, the Charybdis would indeed struggle to manipulate wind. Yet it is too early to conclude that it cannot fly. Having failed at first, it may simply have developed a fear. I shall transform and fly with it, hoping to manipulate wind until it finds its wings. What? You needn't go to such lengths. You don't know? But of course not. Transformation is an art in which one manipulates a vast quantity of ether to construct another body around oneself. In practice, this allows one to assume any conceivable form and thereby transcend the limits of one's flesh. Yet convenient though it may be, transforming in the presence of others is considered vainglorious in the extreme, as uncouth and unseemly as running about robeless. Shameful. Might I understand you make a habit of this? Nothing of the sort. It's just that, when transformed, I can wield the wind and fly. It may seem excessive, but what is our shame next to the lives of those creatures? They deserve a chance, and we owe it to them to do all in our power. Be that as it may... Yes, I believe I have a solution. Emet-Selch, may I trouble you to move that Charybdis away from its fellows? Somewhere out of sight? Meanwhile, I'd like the rest of you to help me prepare here. What mischief are you scheming now? No mischief, I assure you. I would but spare you the need to report to your colleagues that Hermes committed an indiscretion. So have a little faith and run along. I trust you don't mind? Hythlodaeus is a man of ideas. I wonder what he has thought up this time. Emet-Selch is out of sight? Good. Let's speak of the plan. It's a stroke of genius, really. We have Emet-Selch train the Charybdis. aside from being able to fly untransformed, he can readily see ether currents. And with his adept spellcraft, he can also employ suitable wind magics to guide the creature along. While he is indeed capable of all you described, it is not his duty. I am loath to trouble him with it. Don't be. As I mentioned, it would also be for his own sake. With that settled, let's begin at once. Ahty, I want you to go to Emet-Selch. Tell him we have a favor to ask. He will be disinclined to cooperate at first, but you mustn't be discouraged. With our friend, the trick is to be unflaggingly persistent. Off you go now, and good luck. I have a favor to ask, okay. Let's see, where is he at? Yeah, Twilight, I'm not terribly worried about properly pronouncing it. Smallest waffle, hello. My favorite kind of waffle. Well, are your preparations for the scheme that is clearly not a scheme complete? Alright. Oh, no, you don't. I'm not lifting a finger. I don't know what Hythlodaeus is up to, and I will not be made to know. I refuse. If Hythlodaeus is to be believed, relentless insistence may serve to wear down the ever-wary Emet-Selch. With the chat mode and say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter any phrase containing the word please Emet-Selch. Okay. Say, please, Emet-Selch.
No, no, no. You are not foisting this nonsense on me.
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis, and should be quite willing to do so.
It's actually Charybdis.
And so I appeal to your better nature, most benevolent Emet-Selch. Please teach her to fly.
Or else Hermes will transform. Right now.
Now, there's no need to go quite that far. Altruism is its own reward, as I'm sure he would agree.
Absolutely.
Oh, would he now? And who contrived to put me in this position, pray tell?
Nothing so devious. I merely suggested a possible course of action.
Please, Emet-Selch. Please.
I did not come all this way to play nursemaid to your creations. I'd thank you to remember this favor and let it be the last. I will aid it once it has taken to the air. It falls to you to shepherd it skyward.
Well, let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall we? You were wondering why Emet-Selch joined the convocation. Truth be told, he wasn't the first choice for the office. I was, on the strength of my ability to see ether. But I declined the offer. For though my vision is exceptional, I am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse even. Quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating ether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so. What good is the ability to perceive a problem if one cannot act to address it? Emet-Selch has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both, the latter to an extraordinary degree. If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them. Thus did I recommend him for the office in my stead. And I wasn't the only one. Far from it. Countless others vouched for his skill and character. People the world over, to whom he had previously lent a helping hand. Oh, how surprised he was. Claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone. Modest to a fault. He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. Yet he may well have gone unappreciated were it not for a mutual friend. A singular soul who can't help but involve herself in the business of others. Where she walks, excitement is certain to follow. Her antics irritate Emet-Selch to no end. But much of his grumbling stems from genuine concern. When our friend calls, he never fails to answer and lend his talents. And in the course of doing so, he himself came to be recognized and respected by those around him. They are truly remarkable individuals, and I'm proud to call them friends. To help them realize their dreams. This will be my greatest contribution to our world. And when they have fulfilled their respective purposes, so too shall I have fulfilled mine, and together we may return to the star. Look at me, spilling my innermost secrets. I can't seem to help it with you. I can only assume it is due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Well done, my pet. Well done!
Ah, yes. I dare say the Charybdis will be fine here on. Why don't you go and signal to Emet-Selch? Let him know that his arduous task is at an end.
All right. Before I do that, I think I'm gonna take I'm gonna take an ad break, because it's gonna pop anyway in less than a minute and a half. So let me do that real quick, And yeah, I will see y'all on the backside of 3 minutes. BRB. All right, I'm back. Let's go. Let's go. Gotta join voice chat though. All right, what's up?
Vera said I'm not allowed to say it, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just gonna talk about Emet-Selch.
What are we talking about?
I was just gonna say that if transforming is something that they can do, then Hades was his transformation. But if it's a taboo thing in their culture, and they said it's equivalent to going around without robes, then it's equivalent to Emet-Selch showing us his penis.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense.
So, like, when he transformed at the end of Shadowbringers.
He's showing us his pee-pee. But to take that... Yeah, but to also take that into a more romantic, less jokey way, if it's like in their culture, a way to like very much expose or like bare oneself to someone.
He gave us his real name and then transformed in front of us.
So that was him like being 100 with us.
Interesting. Interesting.
I mean, that also ends with him like, remember that we once lived.
Yeah, I mean, like what I think we also need to keep in mind too is like culturally, like the difference between being an ancient and being an Ascian could be two different things. Like the culture of the ancients could be very different from the Ascians.
It's hard to believe that he wouldn't have changed over the course of 1 billion or so years.
Maybe, but...
That will do things to a person.
I mean, yeah, because Hermes eventually, as Fandaniel, ends up changing. We were discussing that earlier. But I also want to point out that me and Vera were also discussing that how Hythlodaeus just said that he will always answer to Azem. And we've basically been thinking this whole time that we're a shard of Azem.
Yeah.
And then the one time that he seemed to answer to our call even after he was supposedly dead.
Was when we were fighting Elidibus as the Warrior of Light.
All right. I guess we're going to find out for sure, though, eventually.
Meanwhile, people are standing on the destination.
Yeah.
What do you mean standing on the destination?
You're standing...
You have to stand on the destination because you stand there and use slash wave.
Oh,
you don't interact with anything.
Have you done your
you
slash wave
while standing there?
Have you done your slash wave?
Yeah, no. I have. I'm in the cutscene.
You gotta stand here with everyone else, Ahty, pile up.
Like, just stand there and do slash wave. There's nothing to interact with.
All right. I'm going to read. Emerging from his reverie, Emet-Selch notices you and begins to descend to the begins to descend with the Charybdis. I'm just gonna keep saying Charybdis despite it, 'cause I'm a bitch. I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, the Charybdis has learned to fly. And Ahty and I could relax and have a pleasant chat. I'm sure you did. The creature needed some small assistance at first, but soon it was flying more or less on its own. I doubt you will need to repeat the lesson. That was truly impressive. I witnessed it all from afar. The Charybdis flies. Good night, Twilight. Indeed, with this, we've proven that even a creature with skewed etheric balance is capable of flight. Though we helped to achieve this, The Charybdis is a herd animal. They may well aid their struggling kin in like fashion, if and when the need arises. Keeping this in mind, I bid you continue observing them. If that is what you want. But if I may say so, rather than hoping an idealistic possibility comes to pass, would it not be simpler to have the concept adjusted? That way, we could guarantee that anomalies such as this specimen are never born in the first place. These creatures are already here. We will spare no effort in giving them a chance to survive. As you wish, Chief. As you wish. Hermes. I'm fine. Don't worry. Well, that concludes all of my present tasks. Let us return to Agnoresis for now. Lucos, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the tier 1 resub. Nice model you got there, Ahty. Thank you. It's nice to see you, Lucos.
Because Aether is too strong, but then you have too much Aether being consumed.
I don't think it's the Aether consumption thing. I do think.
Oh
on that
no!
one.
You just said something, and now I can't say anymore because Ahty is listening.
Yeah.
Well, I did my ba thing. I warned you.
I know. No, I'm just saying it's like Vera said something that triggered a theory in my mind, and I can't talk about it.
Very well.
Just that I think I know who the final boss of Endwalker is.
No, you don't. They've thrown too many sucker punches at us. You can't predict anything. That just can't happen.
I think I have a prediction.
What if there is no final boss?
There is a final boss.
You
Look,
sure about
there's
that?
too many fucking sucker punches being thrown.
All right.
I'll tell you what, I will post it in our group chat, and then later, that way, by predicting it now, you can tell me if I'm right or wrong when it happens.
No.
No. Yeah, no.
I don't want spoilers.
I think Poji.
Not spoilers.
I think Poji. I think what you should do is I think you should keep the whatever you think it is. I think you should keep it to yourself until it happens, and then when it happens, you can tell us.
Poji,
you can tell us.
You keep it to yourself.
You can tell.
It happens.
Okay, hold on. I'm still talking, but you can tell us. You can tell us when it happens if you were right or wrong.
Fair's not gonna believe you because he's like, too many sucker punches.
Yeah. So you should keep it to yourself because I'm just gonna laugh you off. Sorry.
All right, I'm gonna read. All the creations are happy. That makes me happy too. Ooh, hey Quaggy, how you doing? Quaggy is a good hacker. Could I get a shout out for Quaggy Char also? Now you've seen what I do. Was it everything you were expecting? I thoroughly enjoyed myself. At the end, most of all. What? Want to apologize for forcing me to help, do you? Save your breath. You didn't force me to do anything. I merely chose the most expeditious way to have done with an impediment to our business. Tell me, Ahty, in the course of watching me, have you learned aught of value? Dynamis. Dynamis seems promising. Dynamis, you say? Curious that such an obscure phenomenon should be of interest to you. Chief Hermes, what good fortune to find you here. Is something the matter? It's Lycion. I'm afraid it's done it again. No sooner did we release one for observation than it set upon the nearby Ocupedes, slaughtering them. Was the creature hungry or somehow provoked? I had just fed them myself, and the Ocupedes were keeping a wide berth. It is the nature of the Ichion that is to blame, their innate viciousness. Temperament aside, it is an outstanding creation. Perfect in form and function. Though it may not be suited for release, I've no doubt that the Bureau will accept its concept for preservation. In any case, there's no point in postponing the inevitable. Doros will revert them all once the paperwork is in order. Where's the scene of the incident? Just off the path to the 12 Wonders. As you make your way, you should see it on the left. I don't know if Doros is still there, however. Hermes, wait! If this is part of his work, then I would observe. We follow. Alright, 1 second, folks.
Bear with me, folks.
Alright, here we go. Sorry about that.
How might it have its own soul?
Ba 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 ba.
I'll have to discuss that later, because Ahty ababababad.
Because you can't create a soul. That doesn't happen.
They said that the soul kind of just forms on its own. If the life is strong enough, they just kind of get a soul. They talked about that earlier, about the formation of the soul, that even they can't make a soul. It just kind of happens.
Yeah. It's the difference between sentience and... Yeah, it's a difference between a sentience and an arcane entity, yeah.
Manifests only in those beings whose forms adhere to the laws of creation that can endure on their own.
Alright, I'm gonna read. Reading time. The lacerations and burns are unmistakable. The Lycion was indeed responsible. But the creature is nowhere to be seen. Doros must have taken it away. The man makes his base at the 12 Wonders. I shall go and seek him out there. Emet-Selch and I will search the area for good measure, just to make sure the Lycion did not escape. My thanks. Let us meet at the 12 Wonders when you have finished. I will go on ahead. Please follow with Ahty. Come, come. It's down this path and over the bridge. Geez, some of the creatures here are very interesting looking. Why do I have my umbrella on? That's kind of weird. Okay. And here we go. Wrong mouse. Whoops. Okay. There it is. The 12 Wonders. Hermes is looking for Doros. Let's look for Doros too. He's a man with long blonde hair, I think. I know him well when I see... I'll know him when I see him. Alright. Once I get back and record today's results, I should finally be able to put that report to bed. Not Doros. His hair is long, but the color is wrong. Oh, long blonde hair. There we go. Doros. That's Doros. Well now, if it isn't Medion, what brings you here? I thought I heard familiar voices. I didn't realize you two had decided to help me search for Doros. Thank you. You're in charge of the Ikeones, aren't? I believe. Where are they now? Out in the fields in restraints. Frenzied as they were, I couldn't well return them to Catesis. Once I've submitted my report, I'll see them reverted without delay. It's as he says. The beasts are indeed quite ferocious. You're one of the 14. What brings you here? Nothing you need concern yourself with, as you were. We've heard the news, and a Lycaon slaughtered the Occupides. As the observer in charge, you are of the opinion that they are not fit to be released? Aye, I am. Their abnormal aggression and exceptional strength makes for a highly problematic combination. It matters not where they are released. Like Eonis would threaten other species and upset the natural order. Could it be that the specimens observed were an outlier? Highly unlikely. We've created a good many of them, all exhibited the same tendencies. Even when we use Kairos to begin with a fresh slate, their behavior was unchanged. Kairos? A memory reconfiguration system. The chief himself created it. It allows us to erase or alter memories, that we may observe creations in different environmental conditions without needing to remake them from scratch. Quite impressive, and potentially dangerous. Depending on the intensity of the etheric emissions, Pastorot may wish to have words with you. Rest assured, I've kept all values within prescribed limits, and to prevent misuse, its applications are limited to those authorized by the Chief Overseer. Do not misunderstand. To manipulate a subject's memories is an intrusive act I deeply abhor, but it is still preferable to execution. Come now, Chief. Let's not be so melodramatic. What was born of ether is simply being reduced to its original state. I know the distinctions concern you, but we mustn't lose sight of the bigger picture. Making rational choices for the sake of a more prosperous star. If a creation cannot be properly studied even with the aid of Kairos, we remake it. If a creation is deemed a detrimental existence, we unmake it. 'Tis all for the greater good, and none question the necessity of such routine processes. I understand these things, I do. I would never think to unleash a clear and undeniable threat unto the world. Yet, insignificant though their individual lives may be next to all creation, it is all the like Eonis have. Before we seal their fates, we owe it to these beings to exhaust all options, to ensure that nothing has been overlooked. If you insist, let me provide you with a full report and we may take it from there. Would it be possible for us to attend the discussion? That Emet-Selch may better carry out his duties. By all means. Pray show them to the meeting room. Uh-oh. She's feeling something. To man, other beings are just things, to be used and controlled, like magic. That's what Hermes told me once. I fear this discussion may take a while, during which time... Medion, are you feeling unwell? It's not me, Hermes. It's you. I won't go to the meeting. I'll stay with Ahty. Though I am to impose, may I leave Medion in your care again? I'm in your debt, if you'll excuse me. Give me a sec. All right. I am getting extremely EP. And I think this...
Surprisingly late.
Yeah. I think this actually might be a good spot to hit it. Let me find a bean to raid here. You talked about hot dogs a lot. Yeah, I did. But let's see. Actually, I know exactly who I want to raid. I know exactly who. I don't know why I'm even thinking about it. So our good friend Dorado Hedgehog is celebrating their 1,000 follower milestone, and I think we should go heck and visit. So I'm gonna get the raid started, and then I will return to the call once it completes. Let's get that going. All right, here we go. Perfect. Y'all, thank you so much for a wonderful night. I think we're going to cut it off here because we're kind of like at a good point in the story where things gonna, like, you know, stuff is going to happen soon. So I think we're going to, like, just stop it there, and then we'll pick up where we left off tomorrow night at 6. But, yeah, thank y'all so much for a wonderful night. The next time I'm going to be live is tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. PST. We're getting together with Yori again, and we're going to play some more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And it's just going to be a super chill, just super casual, good time where we, like, you know, just play some Pokemon and just, you know, have a good time and vibe. It's going to be a good time. So you're definitely going to want to pop in and hang out with us. So yeah, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna go visit Dorado Hedgehog. Dorado is actually a good friendo who's celebrating his 1,000 follower milestone, and I would love it if we popped in and, you know, just hung out for a while. Dorado is playing. What are they playing? They're playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, which looks pretty interesting too. Dorado's awesome. But y'all, I'm starting to run out of time already. Gosh. As is always, take care of yourselves and each other. Drink all the water, eat all the food, get all the rest. Before you know it, we're going to be gaming again soon, and that's tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So grab your coffee and your blankie and your PJs. I hope to see you there. Alrighty, until then, folks, have a good night, stay safe, be well, and yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.